Welcome to Yate's Spot. I wanted to discuss these tariffs and the developing story as it's unfolding. Before I get into the article, I wanted to speak on a question that was asked that I saw earlier today. And that question was, what would be a good example of a tariff? And the answer is the same one that the 16th century Swiss physician and alchemists gave about dosages of medicine. Given in moderation and for the right purpose, they can help heal. Given in excess, they can become poison. So, are these tariffs going to be a poison, or are they going to be for the healing of our world, our nation? Let's see. The future will tell us. However, the latest on Trump's tariffs, which shows Donald Trump signed an executive order yesterday issuing tariffs on goods coming into the United States from Canada, Mexico, and China. The order implemented a 25% tariff on Mexican and most Canadian goods while imposing a 10% tariff on Canadian energy products and Chinese goods. Trump said Americans could feel some pain after the tariff's effect. Well, we'll see what happens. Canada and Mexico hit back, with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum threatening retaliatory measures that included the tariffs. Canada's retaliatory tariffs would begin Tuesday, the day the U.S. tariffs on Canadian imports are scheduled to take effect. Sheinbaum said in a video today that she could announce details of what she calls Plan B as soon as tomorrow. The Chinese Commerce Minister responded by announcing that China would file a lawsuit with the World Trade Organization and take necessary countermeasures to firmly safeguard its rights and interests. Let's take a look at the videos in regards to this matter. I'll be right back.
Trump's new tariffs blasted by foreign leaders and Democrats here at home.
It's going to just do one thing. It will raise prices for American consumers.
Even as Republicans rush to the president's defense for imposing 25% tariffs on goods from Mexico and Canada and 10% on items from China.
If prices go up, it's because of other people's reactions to America's laws.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau retaliating with his own 25% tariffs on U.S. imports and speaking directly to the American people.
Tariffs against Canada will put your jobs at risk. They will raise costs for you, including food at the grocery store, gas at the pump.
And it's getting personal. Last night in an NHL hockey game in Ottawa, Canadian fans booed the singing of the U.S. national anthem. This morning, President Trump writing on social media that Canada should become our cherished 51st state. The president, who campaigned on promises of lowering costs for Americans, also acknowledging prices could go up, posting, "Will there be some pain? Yes, maybe," adding it will all be worth the price that must be paid. White House officials said the tariffs will help with border security and accused Mexico of having an alliance with drug traffickers. Mexico's president pushing back, saying we categorically reject the White House's slander against the Mexican government of having alliances with criminal organizations. Mexico also says it will now implement its own new tariffs on the U.S. And China says it's going to file a lawsuit with the World Trade Organization and take countermeasures of its own.
Yamiche is joining us now from West Palm Beach in Florida, where she's traveling with the president. Yamiche, it's possible President Trump isn't done yet when it comes to tariffs, right?
That's right. Yesterday, White House officials said if any country tried to retaliate, the U.S. could increase President Trump's tariffs even more. So this trade war could just be getting started. Hallie?
Companies across the country bracing for tariffs, with a warning that it's the consumer that's going to pay the price.
It's everything that is at risk of becoming more expensive.
From Mexico, importers will now have to pay 25% more for items like fruits, vegetables, beer, liquor, and electronics. From Canada, 25% more for potatoes, grains, lumber, and steel. And from both, a big increase on pharmaceuticals and on auto parts. At S&S Automotive in Secaucus, New Jersey, more expensive imported parts means even pricier routine fixes.
Oil changes mainly. That'll be the first noticeable one. An average oil change on most vehicles now anywhere between $50 to $80. It's probably going to end up over $100.
And that means that you got to raise the cost just to make sure that you can keep the lights on.
Right. And I don't like to do that because I've been in this town, like I said, 38 years. So most of my customers I know.
Experts believe it won't just be auto stores passing on the prices, but supermarkets as well.
So we could see upward pressure for meat prices, upward pressure for dairy prices. Those are the types of categories that directly hit consumers' wallets.
Tariffs are paid for by the importing country, meaning S&S Automotive suppliers would bear the costs. President Trump's tariff announcement targets America's top 3 trade partners, who accounted for 42% of all goods imported into the U.S. The president suggesting further tariffs are on the way, meaning those price increases may just be beginning.
It's just another headache because now I have to explain to somebody else why we're raising them even more.
Brian joins us now. Brian, some major industries already warning prices are going to go up.
Yeah, Jose. Well, the Home Builders Association is warning that higher lumber costs will likely lead to higher home prices, and a coalition of spirits industries in all 3 countries say that this would significantly harm all 3 countries, reminding the White House that there are some industries like tequila which can't be reshored because they can only be made in Mexico. Jose?
Well, my thoughts on this is that I thought the tariffs were going to be a good thing. At some point, it appears right now they're not, but maybe in the future they will be. I guess we have to work out the kinks. But Trump says he will speak with Trudeau and Mexico tomorrow morning. Trump told reporters tonight that he will be speaking with the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Mexico tomorrow morning. He did not clarify whether he would be speaking with President Claudia Sheinbaum or someone else from the Mexican government. I don't expect anything very dramatic. We put tariffs on, they owe us a lot of money, and I'm sure they're going to pay, is what he said. Trudeau and Sheinbaum, both leaders of the nations that are U.S. allies, have slammed Trump's tariffs. So we're going to see what happens behind this, and I'll continue to bring more as the story develops. Thank you for listening.